Hello, my name is Alina and I'm making this video for the Humane Society rescue partner that I don't know name of or don't have any contact information, but I hope you're gonna receive it because I just want you to see what kind of conditions I've been working on to create for the dog I've been trying to adopt and rehome to my place for the last several months.
Oh, Taco, you're trying to dry yourself? You my boy. Yes. Yes. Look at that. Pulga. Taquito. Doggies.
First of all, I'm going to show you the feeding station. This is the kitchen and we have water dispenser and his little bowl with his food. And I'm gonna show you what kind of food we actually have. This is a drawer with all the goodies that I have for Taco. He loves his treats and I've been buying these little, this one is not even opened, it's still waiting for him. So I'm trying to buy healthy treats for him with little to no chemicals. So we have chicken jerky sticks, salmon skins, he really likes to crunch. Yes. And I've made sure that I have multivitamin for him. And of course these are his favorites, like wet food. It goes really well if you mix it with dry food. And this what we had as a dewormer. This is his dry food. Hills, I believe, is one of the best brands. So this is for my boy Taco. These I got just in case, you know. And let's see, what else do we have? A balm for his little paws to pamper my boy after, you know, we take a bath and I clip his nails. Yes, and then we have our flea antique shampoo. This one was really good, and I also used our anti-flea foam. Let me find it. Yes, this one is really useful, and after that he didn't have any fleas, which was great. Little bow tie collar for baby Taco. Of course, these are his favorite movable bones. Yes, this is our nail clipper. A bunch of food bags, of course.
Good.
Are you happy? Are you happy to be back? You happy to be back? On the bed, baby. On the bed. On the bed. Yes. Who's my good boy? Yes. Who's my good boy? Yes, sweet baby. Who's my baby? Good boy. Good boy, honey. Good boy. Yeah, you happy to be back? Now I'm gonna show you what toys we have collected so far for Taco and his outfits. He gets a little bit, you know, cold, especially now in the morning. You know, it's a little bit humid, and I just want to make sure that he's nice and comfy whenever we go for a morning walk. This is a nice little tracksuit for him so that he doesn't get cold. This little like jacket for him, which is nice, soft. I have a little, I guess, hoodie which is also super soft inside. Taco really loves this little blanket that I have. It's really warm, so I just put it on my bed, and he loves, you know, chilling.
Такушка, прячь свою закусочку. Прячь, чтобы ее никто не нашел. Да ты мой запасливый мальчик.
Let's take a look at the toys. Little balls. This duck, surprisingly, he loves, you know, taking this duck with him everywhere he goes. The duck is probably his favorite. Chewable bone, just for him, you know, he likes chewing stuff. This one is really popular to play tug of war, and he really likes it. He would, you know, try to. He's very strong for this little toy. He still likes, you know, chewing on this one. Now I'm gonna show you his little crate. Okay, here's the crate. Look at that. It's very big actually. He's a little, like about 8-pound Chihuahua, but this is a big crate and I want him to be comfortable. It's been never used, but I figured it's better to have it, and it's gonna be his own little space to have privacy if he needs, yeah, and maybe he can hide his stuff there.
Look at that, Taquito. Yes, you guys enjoying life? Enjoying? You my babies. Bless you, Taquito. Bless you. We're going to the beach. Dog beach.
Now I'm gonna show you one more fun thing. This is my favorite picture of my boy Taco. He just looks so happy here. He's smiling. This was the day I picked him up from his owner, you know, to spend a weekend at my place again, so he can have an opportunity to get used to my place, because when I initially took him, he was really anxious. That's why I'm so worried about him being in someone else's care right now without, any people he knows. He was really, really suffering. And, the second night at my place, he was just, like really anxious walking around. So I, took him back. He instantly felt better. So we decided, to take it slow. I would pick him up for a weekend. He likes me, but he was just nervous and anxious about the new place. This was the day I picked him up. He was so happy. He instantly jumped into the car. He's like, yes, road trip. And this is my friend actually giving him a kiss. Look at my boy. Yes, he's a happy boy. This is a little tiny swimming pool. I have a really beautiful front yard. Really nice. Taco really loves running here and we play ball together. It's a really nice area. It is fun for him, to kind of dip his little paws into and maybe drink a little bit. Other option, how to keep my boy entertained and happy.
Бабочки любимые, ой, водички напился. Ой, да ты ж моя зайка. Ну кто у меня самый сладкий? Ну кто у меня самый сладкий?
I keep a couple of collars and dog leashes here. This one is again brand new. This one has reflective elements so that he can be seen in the dark. I think it's really important to keep him safe. We have different name tags. I mean, like different design, but this one is a bone shaped. And then we have little round ones. And of course, my phone number, and contact information on the back side. Taco also already knows my neighbors and my neighbors' kids who are 14, 5, and 12. They keep asking me, where's Taco? He's a social butterfly, but he just needs to be, to feel secure enough. And, once he knows I'm around, the area where he is familiar, he just feels, confident enough to say hello to other people, and they love him back for sure. The whole community is missing him.
Тако, привет, мой котик. Привет, мой мальчик. Ты скучал, да? Ты мой малышка. Я по тебе так скучала. Ой, любовь, мой мальчик. Да, ты посмотри на этого котика. Да ты что, ты мой хороший мальчик. Я знаю, малыш, я знаю, я по тебе тоже.
Now, who's the owner of Taco and who am I in this situation? I discovered Taco at my friend's Emily's house. I stayed at this place for a couple of months and I've been waiting for my next apartment already reserved for me, but I just needed to wait for a couple of months until it's vacated. So I moved in with my friend's family. And this is how I met Taco. Every night for the 2 months that I spent there, since the very beginning of April, Taco was with me the whole time. He would give me kisses, he would sleep with me, I would give him baths. He definitely stole my heart, and he's been supporting me so much, and I believe I've been supporting him. And he got way less anxious. I could tell as his confidence grew and our connection and his confidence that I'm here and I have his back, he started, thriving. By the time it was time for me to go, I asked them if, it would be an option for me to take him with me because, I live alone and I'm a recent newcomer to this country. Pretty much Taco has become my family here. Having him is a real blessing for me. The family knew how much I cared about Taco and we started actually the process. The first night I got him, I could tell he was excited to go on the road trip initially with me, but then by the end of the day he felt like, well, when are we going home? And I'm like, baby, this is home now. And he just, he was anxious and I couldn't watch him being, suffering, going through it. And we agreed that, I'm gonna bring him back. I'm not giving up on him, of course, no. It's just, it is too much of a change for him. I purchased a bunch of things for that location for Taco. I purchased a nice dog bed where he could, again, hide his treasures and little things that he has. I sent a couple of new name tags so that everyone knows, he's a dog with an owner. Yeah, someone who cares about him and really loves him. And colors, obviously, a couple of funny toys. He loves having his own things. So this is how we decide to move. Every weekend I would come, and mind you, I live in Escondido. Taco's previous location in San Isidro. Still, that didn't matter for me. I would make all this way to pick up Taco. It's just a really, really great time. And on Friday, I think it was October 3rd, I actually just talked to my doctor and he signed a letter making Taco my emotional support animal. And right after this, I headed to his previous location to pick him up and finally rehome him and see if he's gonna do well this time, being more acquainted to my current environment. But unfortunately, when I arrived, I discovered that Taco had been missing for at least, I believe, 3 days, and I wasn't informed. Apparently, he escaped from the backyard and he was just running the neighborhood, and he actually was picked up by Humane Society. I discovered later, really not far, like super close to where the house where he lived was. So I only got a call from the Humane Society 8 days after he was initially taken by the Humane Society. By that time he was no longer in their care. They informed me that he's been neutered and that around October 5th has been transferred to a rescue partner, and there was no way for me to know where he was. This is the flyers that I've created immediately right after I knew he was missing. I included several pictures of him and description and my phone number, and I posted everywhere where I could. And I didn't know much about the process. First of all, again, I'm recent to this country, but I was recommended to turn to the Humane Society. I also posted him on Nextdoor. I posted him on Facebook in this area. POB is the Humane Society, Petco Love Letters, I believe. Luckily, I was super happy to find out when the Humane Society called me. They sent me a picture, asking if it was my dog. It was definitely him, and I know, this look in his eyes when he's scared and sad. You just broke my heart seeing him this way. Yeah, and I've been calling, the Humane Society. I found a list of their rescue partners on their website, and I tried to contact each rescue partner they usually just don't answer the calls, so I've been sending emails like 2 weeks after I initially found out that Taco was missing. And I called the Humane Society again. I received the information that the rescue partner that currently has Taco decided not to contact me. And I just wanted to make sure that you have the full story, that I've been working on rehoming Taco to my place. Again, I, made sure that he didn't have fleas. I, gave him dewormer. I made sure that he will be allowed, to go with me to my work so that I don't have to leave him alone, I just wanted to let you know that I'm a really responsible person, and definitely if I was his dog parent, I would definitely make sure that he was microchipped. I kept constantly putting collars with name tags on his neck. He's a really good dog, and I think we found each other, when we needed each other, and we still need each other. And he's such a blessing to have around, and I would just ask you to consider my candidacy for Taco's adoption, because I've been building a relationship with him for the last several months, And if you have any concerns whether I'm a fit dog parent, I would be happy to address those concerns. As I've mentioned, I'm full-time employed, plus I have a part-time job, and then I'm also a student. The area where I live, we have really nice streets where I take Taco for walkies, always on the leash, of course. I really hope, again, that you can consider my candidacy, and I really miss him. I'm fully open to pay any, like adoption fees, and invite you to my house so that you can see his living conditions again. I would be happy to address any concerns that you might have. I just really think that living with me is in his best interest. Yes, please consider my application. I'm gonna include my contact information, and he's a part of my family. He's the only family I have here. Yeah.
Look at my boy. Yes, we're going to the beach. Yes, where's our car? Where's our ride? Baby, look at our nice day. Going to the beach, baby.